What's up? How my people doing out there? This is easy work boxing, baby. About to hit you everywhere but under your feet with this one. Yes, I had to put on the gloves, cuz. I had to put on the gloves, cuz my boy Keith Thurman is back in the building. You understand me? I'm feeling right. I'm feeling good right now. You understand? Because my boy is back. You know what I'm saying? He ain't back like that. You know, I got to go in still on him. But just to hear that fire come back at Keith Thurman, you know what I'm saying? Keith Thurman told my boy Terence Crawford, you know, my other boy, hey, send that contract. Let's get down with the real deal boxing. I want big fights. What's up, H Money? I want big fights. Send a contract, Mr. TC, Terence Crawford. He says he's ready to fight. Not only does he say he's ready to fight Errol Spence Jr., but he say he ready to fight a rematch with Manny Pacquiao. You see what I'm saying? He want Terence Crawford, Errol Spence. So he will even do a rematch with Danny Garcia. The boy is back. Keith is back, baby. He back. Let me take these damn gloves off. All right, now we back in the building, man. My boy Keith Thurman, man. You know, coming off an injury, lost to Manny Pacquiao, you know, hand injury. You know, did a video with Fight Hype. He said he won all of them. The main one he had really called out, which I got to go in. He said a little something after that, though. Terence Crawford sent that contract. Now, he said he would choose to fight Errol Spence Jr. over Terence Crawford, which I can understand. That's a good one right there, because this Errol Spence got 2 titles. You know, Keith Thurman was once the unified champion at welterweight, so I'm sure he got an urge to go back out there, you know, to try to take them titles again and be the king of the ring once again. And now, with me, I'm happy my boy back, but then I got to break down the truth and tell you how I feel. For one, right now you telling him to send a contract during a coronavirus situation, knowing that a fight won't be made probably until November or whenever they decide to start back with boxing, really doesn't make sense, Keith. You know, you had time before you fought Manny Pacquiao, which I can understand why you fought Manny Pacquiao, bigger money, you know, bigger fight on your legacy. But you chose not to fight Terence Crawford. You went with Manny Pacquiao. You could have called out Terence Crawford before that. You could have called out Terence Crawford before you even fought Manny Pacquiao, bro. So even though I'm a fan of you, I still got to be truthful. You know, right now you probably just talking smoke in the air, bro. Cause what's the point of sending a contract right now and ain't nobody doing nothing? You know, I'm happy that you're back. I'm happy that you are eager to go out there and be that monster that you once were. But, you know, to be coming out right now and be saying Terrence sent a contract, you know, that's ludicrous, bro. It's ludicrous. Like Mike Tyson would say, it's ludicrous. You know, why would you say Terrence sent a contract now when ain't nobody even fighting? But I love the spirit, though. I love the fact that you were willing to come back into the ring and be a juggernaut, a giant like you was once before. But we got to go in and say some little stuff about Keith Thurman. Now, Keith Thurman once again and told the public, you know, this is the WBO title. Why? I do not understand this. You know, people have been saying that the WBO title was made for top ranked fighters. That is a lie. A group of Puerto Rican people made the WBO title. Prince Nazim Hamed and Riddick Bowe was the first to ever hold a WBO title. So I don't know why people out here lying to y'all saying that the WBO title is made for top ranked fighters. That is a blatant lie. Okay? But I don't understand why Keith Thurman would even diss a title that he needs to be undisputed. It doesn't make sense. I don't know why he continues to do that, but that's why I'm saying it. Could this be smoke in the air? Could he just be running his mouth? You know, like the Charlo brothers, stop running your mouth, you know. I love Keith Thurman, big fan of him. He brought me back into boxing with his spirit, his talk, his knowledge. But right now, bro, to be out there and you saying this and that and saying, you know, you want to fight this person during this pandemic and nobody is out there fighting, no coliseums open, no stadiums, no nothing. Bro, leave it alone until it's almost about that time. You know, because you had time to go fight Terrence before you fought Manny. I understand you went and fought Manny. That's a better fight, legacy fight. payday. You know what I'm saying? What's better than to go out there and be the guy that you've been calling out for years? I can understand it. Another thing I didn't like that he said. He also said that Manny Pacquiao is the number one welterweight in the world, and that Errol Spence Jr. is the number two welterweight in the world. Now, I don't agree with that either. Now, y'all know I'm very critical of Mr. Errol Spence. Great fighter, but at the same time, I'm going to give him his just due. Errol Spence Jr. is the number one welterweight. Why? Because he holds two titles. He's the unified champion. He's over Terence Crawford in the welterweight division. Now, it's pound for pound. Welterweight. Why? Because he holds two titles. So, Keith, I know you want to get back in there and you want to show Manny Pacquiao his respect to get him back in the ring. But, to say that's a little, crazy. This man got two titles, so he got to be the number one guy. Okay, what else? I say he'll fight Spence over Crawford, which I said I understand. He also gave Crawford respect, finally. He finally said that Crawford then did his just due in the ring. I love that. Now, the big question we got to talk about now. Let's just say, what's up, everybody? I got to talk first, then I'm going to go in. Let's just say the pandemic, this coronavirus wasn't here right now. Okay? Let's just say that, right? You're just still coming off a hand injury, bro. I saw a video of yours a week ago where you were talking. I think it was a week ago. You was sitting. You could see the view from outside of where you live. Nice view, bro. Nice view. But you was telling the people, you still having hand issues. You ain't even punched the bags yet. You ain't even punched the bag yet, Keith. So why is you out here telling the public that if he sent a contract right now, you'll be willing to get in the ring with him, knowing that y'all ain't finna fight no time soon? And you still coming off an injury. You see what I'm saying? Just hold it down until it's time for y'all to actually get in the ring when people are actually boxing. You understand? That's what I'm saying, Keith. Now, we all know, but a lot of people don't know this. First, before I go into that, I gotta ask y'all. What's up, big dog monster? I'm talking. I'm trying to talk first, and then I'm talk to everybody. Anybody out there feel that Keith Thurman deserves a rematch with Manny Pacquiao? Does anybody feel that? In my opinion, I feel he deserves a rematch with Manny Pacquiao. I don't know why his team didn't make a rematch clause with Manny Pacquiao. That's crazy. I don't understand it. But before the fight with Manny Pacquiao, Gary Russell Jr.'s brother Antoine told the public, after the fight, that Keith Thurman came in with a rib injury. Now, isn't it real funny that Manny Pacquiao punched him in the same rib that hurt him? So the evidence is there that Keith Thurman was really injured in that fight. And like Floyd used to do, word gets around in the boxing community. Somebody probably went in a spy or something. Somebody went over there and told Manny Pacquiao, Keith injured in the rib. And you can clearly see it in that fight. He hit him in the rib, good shot. This after the knockdown, it hurt him. But being the fighter, the strong fighter that Keith Thurman is, a lot of people have forgotten about my boy. They forgot about him fighting with hematobas. You see what I'm saying? With his head this big. They forgot about all that. They forgot about him getting hit with body shots and he don't go down. He still get up and fight. They forgot about that. It was a different thing against Manny Pacquiao, but don't forget, this ain't no cupcake we talking about when we mention Keith Thurman, okay? So due to them factors of the first fight, Keith Thurman having an injury, to his rib, and and everybody knew that, I feel he does deserve the rematch. Should have been in the rematch clause, but that's neither here nor there. We can talk on and on about that, but he does deserve a rematch with Manny Pacquiao. I don't know if Manny Pacquiao is looking into that right now, because Manny Pacquiao can go either way he want to go right now. But I would love to see that rematch. I think personally, good condition, well in shape, not injured, Keith Thurman would beat Manny Pacquiao the next time. I actually thought he was going to whoop him the first time. But you know, shout out to Manny Pacquiao, and I'm not taking anything away from Manny Pacquiao because he had an injury. You know, that's all fair game in the sport of boxing. Shout out to Manny Pacquiao for beating my boy. You know, but due to all those things, I think that Keith Thurman does deserve a rematch. You know, with Manny Pacquiao, and I think he would beat up on a non-injured Keith Thurman would beat up on a Manny Pacquiao. But I just had to get on here, y'all. I had to tell y'all, you know, the boy is back. My boy Keith, he's saying he back. He's saying he wants all the monster fights out there, the big paydays. He wants Terence in the contract. He wants Spence. If he can't get Spence, he'll go for Terence. If he can't get neither one of them, he want Manny. If he can't get Manny, he want Danny. You understand me? He said he want Danny again. So I just had to get on here and let the people know, you know, it's on Fight Hype. You can see the video for yourself. I thank everybody for tuning in and watching my videos. You know, also I told y'all about the video of me being on ES News. If you looked on my channel, you will see that I have that video saved. I think I'm about 11 minutes in there when I make my phone call. In fact, I got Eli. I don't know if that was a fake number or he just was using at the time. I'm sure he didn't get the real number. I got the number up there, you know what I'm saying? But check out that video, you know, and see what I said on that. But my boy Keith Thurman is back. Now let me go down here and see what people talking about. I'm sorry about that, y'all. I had to get what I had to say out first. Do I think Keith was capping? I think he was capping a little bit. To be honest with you, like I just, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't no point in even talking that. Nobody's around, y'all are not boxing right now. No fight is coming soon. You know, to call out people right now, you know, it's just like, you know, just talking out the side of your neck, man. And basically, that's all it is. Nobody still won't be fighting. Yeah, nobody ain't fighting. Like I just said, Keith Thurman versus Porter 2 is the fight to make. Now, that's something I wasn't thinking about. Now, that would be a hell of a fight. The first one was a hell of a fight. But I think yet and still, Keith will come out on top. I think Keith will come out on top. Sean Porter, even though he got a good jab, he's a rough and tough fighter. Sean Porter really ain't learned nothing. And that's just my opinion. I don't see anything that Sean Porter has learned from his experience, even fighting all the welterweights, top guys that's out there. I don't see any change in patterns, no different movements, different techniques. I see the same, you know, throw him in the corner, go under, and, you know, jab. And that's his whole game plan. I still think Keith Thurman would beat him once again in the second fight, if that was to become a rematch. Yeah, Thurman. Well, he got hurt. Hold on, let me break this down now. When Thurman got hurt by Luis Collazo, that was an experienced punch. That was just right time and right thing. So I can't blame him for getting hurt for that. Then we get hurt by Manny Pacquiao, like I just said, Antoine, Gary Russell Jr. brother, came and told people after the fight, oh, Keith Thurman was injured anyway. He had a rib injury. You see what I'm saying? So that's why he almost went down on that body shot. You know what I'm saying? Now, even though I go in on my boy, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna go in on him like that. I'm gonna tell the truth too now. I told y'all, ain't no bias talk, especially when it comes to my boy Keith. I had to go in on him, but it's the truth. I think Kell Brook and Thurman, that's a fight that we was supposed to have been seeing earlier. You know what I'm saying? But I would like to see that now. You know what I'm saying? I'd like to see what Kell Brook bring back to 147. I would actually like to see him fight Terence Crawford. So if Thurman versus Spence don't happen next, Crawford versus Thurman should be next. That's what he's saying. You see, that's what I'm saying. We don't know. You know, we don't know with Keith. You know, Keith probably come back off they little leave, they little time off, and he probably go fight a whole nother person. You know, ring rust. Do y'all think it's wise? Do you think it's wise? Yes, Yugas has to be in the mix. Do you think it's wise for Keith Thurman to jump right back in the ring with the top welterweights out there? That's a good question, and I want y'all to answer that. Do y'all think that Keith Thurman should jump right back in the ring with the top guys out there? I agree with you, Mad Dog. Mad Dog, you was on there last night. You was on Eli channel last night. I don't know if you heard the interview I got on with him. My opinion, no. I think he should take at least one tune-up One, do a fight like Josito Lopez. You know, I think that would be the best thing for Keith to do. I don't think he need to go back out there with them them head guys right now. You know what I'm saying? That ain't what he need to do. Have a tune up or two. You know what I'm saying? You are coming off a hand injury. You know what I'm saying? You are coming off a hand injury. We got to give him that respect. But don't jump back out there especially with no TC. Especially with TC. Don't do that. But I've been telling people for years, for the last 2 years, that Keith Thurman and Terence Crawford is the real fight at welterweight. Nobody believe me. And a lot of people still don't believe me because a lot of people stuck on Errol Spence. But Keith Thurman and Terence Crawford was the fight for the welterweight division. Oh, Mr. DAZN was on there? I ain't know that. H Money, H Money was on there last night. Yeah. John Seal, I understand Keith want that payday. You know what I'm saying? But talk about them paydays when they say boxing is back. See, this would have been a great time. That what he's saying now would be a great time when they say boxing is back. You see what I'm saying? Saying it right now don't mean nothing. You see what I'm saying? That's like you saying, oh, I'm finna get $1 million 2 years from now. So, you know what I'm saying? You finna get $1 million today is the day. We want you to be that same person when it's time for the fight game to come back. You see what I'm saying? And I'm this dude #1 fan. Second, Terence Crawford. And this Keith, Terence sliding right up under his ass. So Terence right up under his ass. If Keith keep playing, he slow. You see what I'm saying? He's slowly going down. Damn, I'm in a good mood today. I don't know why I'm in such a good mood. I'm broke. You know what I'm saying? But I guess it's from hearing from Keith Thurman. So Keith Thurman, y'all send this video to Keith Thurman. If you know Keith Thurman, tell him his fan is happy he's back. But Keith, wait till it's time. He can get in there with Benavidez to knock off some rust. That would be a good fight. But Benavidez ain't no pushover. That is not no pushover. That ain't no just step in and think you finna whoop somebody fight. I saw that with Terrence. If that boy would be something serious if he didn't have that leg injury. If he wouldn't have got shot in his leg. But that ain't got nothing to do with taking away from Terrence because Benavidez begged for that fight for years. So when he went out there and got his ass whooped, he knew he was shot in the leg. So don't make no excuses for him. He was calling Terrence out for years, talking about he would whoop on Terrence. Terrence got him in the ring and whooped him. But that boy ain't no pushover though. Benavidez, not David, the other. Keith versus Rustov. Renatos will get beat up. Granados will get beat up. I like Granados. He a hard fighter, a great fighter. You know, he out there, doing what we are not doing. I give him his respect, but nah. Granados just lost to Danny Garcia. Nah. And I ain't taking none away from Danny either. Jerron Ennis, I supposed to did a video on him a while back. I think Jerron Ennis, I think he's a bigger fighter. I think he's really a 154-pounder or 160-pound fighter who can make 147. He looked good. Look like he got the skills to pay the bills. Look like he'll give a lot of problems to the welterweights out there. He been recently saying that he want all the top guys on there, and he is on his way. So, Keith was saying there's a lot of dudes coming up in that division, so people are going to be checking for them guys out there. You know what I'm saying? I think they ought to throw Ugas in front of him. That would be a good fight. That's the test to see if he really ready for the guys that's up there at the top of the totem pole. Ugas versus Ennis. Yes, that's the fight right there, baby. That's the fight. Ugas versus Ennis. Keith versus Thurman versus McDonald was always, yes, it was. I don't know why that fight ain't not happen. Two heavy-handed fighters. Keith Thurman versus McDonald. That was gonna be a hard one to decide, y'all. Cause Marco's my boy too. I love to see Marcos McDonald. He gonna bring the pain. You know what I'm saying? Marcos McDonald brings the pain. Lipinets, nah. But Lipinets will get him a good fight though. Lipinets ain't no pushover either. But from me remembering the old Keith Thurman and how he used to get down, nah. On Better Beef, hold up. Hold up. I'm trying to think about Better Beef ain't no joke. I just thought about it, who I'm thinking about. This is he looked like a serial killer, bro. It better be. And he just beat somebody. Who is the guy Better Be, so I can make sure I'm talking about the right person? Cause this dude a beast, man. Better be something to deal with, bro. You seen Canelo? Didn't you see Canelo let them titles go? Didn't you see Canelo let that title go? Yeah. Why you think he let that title go? Cause Better Be. That boy ain't no joke. Hold on. I'm from Russia. Nah, that can't be him. That can't be him then. Because I don't remember him fighting you. Yes, he did. That is the guy he fought last. Yes, he did. Tom, you right. Yeah, Better Beef ain't no joke. He made Canelo run. Yeah. Oh, bro, I did not know that. Better Beef the one who sent Adonis Stevenson to the hospital? That was him? That was Better Beef that sent Adonis Stevenson to the hospital that fight? Oh. Well, if Alexander sending people to the hospital and Better Beef beat the brakes off his ass. Better Beef ain't no joke. That's all I gotta say. That boy ain't no joke. He ain't nothing to play with. I think he'll be undisputed real soon, bro. Real soon. But you know, we gonna talk about that at another time. Right now, you know what I'm saying? Like I was just talking about my boy Keith Thurman. He back. Wait, hey, Madonna, if he windmill, whichever way he do it, they in the ring, they fight. Whether it's a windmill punch, underhand hook, unorthodox punch, whatever, Madonna is gonna bring it. But yeah, and then you know, what if Keith Thurman he come back and he used the cross the street talk? You see what I'm saying? Getting everybody all hyped up. Then as soon as he come back, man, he's sitting there telling us, well, you know, the fight probably won't be made due to the fact that, you know, he's over there with Bob. Come on, that ain't what you said. That ain't what you told us. You said send a contract. So you need to go to Al and tell Al, send a contract to Terence now. Both of y'all send contracts. Come together like butt cheeks. That's what y'all need to do. Come together like butt cheeks. Both of y'all send contracts. You see what I'm saying? So that way, can't nobody say, well, I didn't get it. I would say I sent him one and he sent me one. Yeah, that's a wonder in itself, Tom. That's a wonder in itself. You know, if he gonna come back and be that same fighter. Me personally, I'm happy you said that. This one thing I think getting married softened Keith Thurman up. I think getting married took that fire out of him. And I'm not saying like people who get married or men who get married, once you get married, that fire get took out of you. I'm not saying that. I'm saying with him, I think that since he got married, since he met his old lady, no disrespect, Keith, I think you done got soft, brother. I think you done went over there and got henpecked, pussy whooped. Because he ain't been the same fighter since. You know what I'm saying? I think he done went over there and been kissing and hugging, which is all good. It's all good, Keith. You know what I'm saying? You got a beautiful wife. You got a lot of money. Hey, who won't want to sit back in the French Riviera and kiss your old lady? But at the same time, I feel you lost that fire in you. I think you need to say, hey, boo, hey, hon. You know, I got to get back in this ring. I got to be this monster. I'm finna go off for about 4, 5, 6 months. You know what I'm saying? We got bread. We caked up. You gonna be all right. And go get that fire back in you, man. And then we gonna see that monster we all know. Well, they all probably don't know, but I know it. I know about my boy Key. Yeah, man, tell her, bro. My baby, I gotta get back out there. You want to keep eating good? You want to keep eating this real organic food? Huh? You want to keep riding these nice cars, these jets, and you know what I'm saying, baby? I think Keith old lady them got money too. You know what I'm saying? But you want to keep riding, you know what I'm saying? Let me go work. Tell her let you go work, Keith. You know what I'm saying? I'll go do your thing. If y'all didn't know, red my favorite color. Just letting you know. If you can't tell, I love me some red. And now I ain't no blood, and I don't gang bang or nothing like that. I used to be a Crip. Used to be. And I ain't talking about no claim. I'm talking about we really got beat up. But red my favorite color. Well, boy, Keith back, man. I love to see him in the ring, that unorthodox style, man, with them hard punches, man. That good movement around the ring. And a lot of people don't know this. Keith Thurman didn't even know how to fight like that. Coming up in the amateurs, he didn't even know how to box for real. I was just saying, my bad, y'all. Video cut off. That means it's time for me to get off. But Keith Thurman didn't even know how to box for real. You know, he clearly stated to people, I had to learn how to get box, you know, later on in my career. He was about that, just throwing them things. That was Keith's whole thing. So, you know, to gradually come from being a banger to a good boxer and can bang, you know, that's you gotta give my boy his props. But you know, my phone's shutting off, y'all. You know how that go, and I don't want to give y'all no cut off video or nothing like that. People get that many fighters duck Thurman. Thurman had that bad look that Mayweather. Yeah, people duck Thurman too. You know what I'm saying? Mayweather duck Thurman. Yeah, Paulie ducked him. Don't duck me, son. Don't duck me, son. When I get up there, don't duck me, son. Chief talks like Antonio Tarr. They both from Florida. Yeah, they do. Slaw, send me your number, bro. Put it in the comments after I make the video. No problem, bro. I love to get on and talk with people about boxing, as long as they ain't scared. Because when I get on people's channel, I don't kiss ass. I speak my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I tell the truth, not the truth, the truth. I love to get on there with you. No problem. Like I said, send your number, man. I'll call you. No problem. I don't have the stuff to do it though, but if you got it, ain't no problem with me. Nah. I ain't with no gang. I'm trying to get closer with the Most High. That's who gang I want to be with. I want to be in all white with some angels. I want to be with the click up with that click. Clear white. Pearl white. That's the gang I want to be with. But y'all, let me go and get off before my phone go back to acting stupid. You know what I'm saying? Once again, I love y'all. I thank y'all people for tuning into this channel to watch regular old me, man. I'm almost at 1 million views. I just got 2,000 more views to get. I'll be at 1 million thanks to y'all. I never thought I would reach 1 million views. I know people have surpassed me. A lot of people at 3 million, 18 million. But for me, this feels good to be at close to 1 million views. You know, I thank y'all for tuning in, bro. I thank y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead on get off. If you like to donate to the channel, nickel, dime, quarter, penny, I got Cash App, PayPal connected to the channel. Whatever you saying, it don't matter. I truly appreciate it. I understand we all going through something, you don't have to, but if you feel like it, I would truly appreciate it. Yes, sir, you can. Hey, just hit me up, bro. Just hit me up. Just leave it. Just leave your name, your number, and I got you. I promise you I'll get in touch with you. No problem. But I'm finna get off, y'all. Like I said, if you like to donate, Cash Out, PayPal connected to the channel. Y'all be safe out here. You know, I enjoy your loved ones. Stay from around BS. Don't be around drama. You know what I'm saying? Love your God, your Most High. Stay a good person. Treat people good. Help as many people as you can, y'all. It's easy work boxing. I'm out.